times hard. Like you got a winning hand until you dealt the wrong card. It ain't fair, but you're not alone. When you're down or out and you're high and dry in the darkest valley or the coldest night, you're fine, 'cause you're not alone. With a soul bubbling in your heart, and a story can give you a brand new start. You don't have to tackle this big bad world all on your own, 'cause it's better when we do it together. All mixed up and upside down, feels like there's no one else around. That ain't right, you're not alone. When it all goes south and life gets tough and you've been knocked down and the weeds are rough, you just fight, fight, fight. You're not alone. With this song bubbling in your soul, where a story can make you whole. You don't have to tackle this big bad world all on your own, 'cause it's better when we do it together. It's better when we do it together. Hello, 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 world. Hello from Nashville. Hello from, holy cow, we got everybody. We got Tennessee. We got the UK. It's late. We got Virginia. We got Minnesota. Hello, hello, hello. Ladies and gentlemen, if you were tuning in for the first time in your life, my name is Kristoffer Polaha, and you are watching the Polaha Chautauqua, and this is the season 2 premiere of the Polaha Chautauqua. Welcome back, everybody. We've had a big, long summer, and I can't wait to check in with each and every one of you. My goodness, hi, guys. I just want to take a second to just say hi to everybody. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Kim. Hi, Mercy. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Libby. Hi, Kelly. Hi, Gail. Hi, Shelly. Man, so much has gone on in the past few months, hasn't it? Hi, Bunty. Hi, Terry. There's Nancy. Hi, Nancy. There's Patty. Hello, Patty Pooh. All right, you guys. So first off, I want to welcome you back. Welcome back to Polaha Chautauqua. I am excited. We're going to go live today. I want to check in with each of you guys. I want to hear your stories. You want to tell me stories about how your summer was. I want to hear those stories. And we are back as a community, and we're going to be rolling all the way through. So season 2 is basically going to be like our sophomore year of the Chautauqua. And we are going to dig into some serious stuff, which I will also get to in a minute. But before I get too far into the show, I want to take a beat to acknowledge 2 things. One, the first is about this community. I'm so proud of you and who you guys are and who you've become the last year and a half of doing the Chautauqua. Over the summer, while I went on hiatus, a group of you started several different groups. One was a Bible study, one was game night, one was just a Chautauqua where you were talking about different topics and ideas. And there was a sisterhood and a brotherhood in some cases of people that were coming together, forming community and carrying on the tradition of what this is supposed to be. And if you are new to the Chautauqua, what this is a weekly live where I, your host, Kristoffer Polaha, jump on for an hour and we talk about life. We talk about what it means to be alive, especially in the face of death. Started back in March of 2020 when COVID started. It was March 10th. And I was scared, and I think the whole world was scared, and I jumped on here, I pushed live, and I just wanted to see what other people were doing. And the minute I went live, something happened. This community just quickened, and there was all of a sudden almost like, and what I later called the Chautauqua, which is this adult education traveling forum that would go around from place to place. There came this thing, this community, and we would gather every week and we would talk about life and what it means to be really living, and something I like to refer to, which is called kingdom living. And that means to be alive in a sense where you were so tapped into the source of all things, the Creator God, that you are filled with joy and love and kindness and patience and peace, that you are a peacemaker, that you are someone who has self-control. And this year, we are going to get into it big time. We're going to talk about what it means to sin, and we're going to talk about the different worldviews of sin and narratives of sin. We're going to talk about putting on the full armor of God and what that looks like to walk into the world spiritually armored up. We're going to talk about, I want to talk about from the Christian narrative, Jesus' Sermon on the Mount this year, and I want to break that down for everybody so we can have this really in-depth conversation about what it was from a Christian perspective that we were told to do in the world. And all of that is to say that we're also going to have a lot of fun just talking and hearing stories, because I go live with you guys and I never know what's going to happen, and I never know who I'm going to talk to, and it's always educational for me and humbling for me and edifying for me. Like, I learn so much, and I know that everybody who's watching feels very, very similarly. So if you're new to the community, welcome to the Polaha Chautauqua. And if you are a returning Chautauquanian, welcome back. Guys, I'm going to start. I would be remiss if I was too joyous and too jubilant today. It's September 12th. Yesterday was 9/11. And I just want to, we're going to take a beat to honor the fallen and the lost. And we're going to take a moment to pay our respects to the people who lost their lives 20 years ago yesterday, and to the men and the women who just rushed into the void to help and who were heroic on that day. And we're gonna have just a moment on that. So I was asked by a friend of mine, Danielle, who is one of the head honchos over at Variety, to do like a little guest article. And I just want to read it to you, not so much for the front end of it, but really for the back end of it, because it's a sentiment that I've thought about regarding 9/11 in particular. And it's a sentiment that has stained who I am, very like at the very core of my being, and what I believe we are called to do because of events like 9/11, which I'll get to. So let me read this article to you first, and then I will unpack it for a second, and then I'm going to ask if we could just take a moment of silence, and then we will go live with you guys. So if you want to go to, you can check it out if you have another thing. It's at variety.com, and you just type in my name, and it'll show up. It's Kristoffer Polaha auditioned for Angel on 9/11. The show kickstarted his LA acting career by yours truly, Kristoffer Polaha. So, but you can just listen here. So my career started exactly 20 years ago when I was cast in a pilot for Fox called The Third Degree with Jensen Ackles and Maggie Lawson. I was almost 2 years out of college and living in Greenpoint, Brooklyn, where I had a unique view of the Twin Towers from my rooftop. In that pilot, our characters were students at the John Jay School of Criminal Justice, and we solved crimes in between classes. It was pitched as a CSI meets Scooby-Doo. One scene took place in the 6-acre plaza of the World Trade Center. The camera focused on the top floors of the South Tower and slowly panned down to the face of the building to find us sitting on the Cloud Fortress sculpture by Masayuki Nagari. After work, we shot our scene, and after work, we went to the top of the South Tower, enjoyed the view, and talked about what it would be like to be stuck on the roof in case of a fire. We wondered aloud if we could jump across to the North Tower and survive. As we were standing on the edge of that, I remember looking over, and it seemed like if you were to leap, you could somehow, and then wedge your way in and work your way down and be safe. And that was March of 2001. I moved to LA on July 4th of 2001. On September 11th, 2001, I actually had 2 auditions. One was for Angel, starring David Boreanaz, and the other one was for a show called That's Life, created by Diane Ruggiero. I auditioned for both that day, and they became the first 2 jobs I booked in Los Angeles. I booked them both, and my career as an LA actor officially began on 9/11. I remember waking up to a phone call from my mother. That morning was early, like 6 a.m., urging me to turn on the TV. I watched as the second plane crashed into the South Tower through a staticky reception on my local CBS channel. I knew in my gut America was being attacked, I was alone in my apartment on Clean Street in Burbank. 0 planes were flying overhead. I took note of this because my proximity to the Bob Hope Airport meant that there was always lots of air traffic. My next stop was my girlfriend's house, my girlfriend who's since become my wife, Julianne, and she had cable news on. It was chaos. I remember Disneyland and some Hollywood studios were fearful of being targeted. I called my agents about whether or not I should go into the auditions, and they told me that I should. I hopped into my car, I turned on NPR, and headed toward the west side. I remember being calmed by the way NPR covered the events as they unfolded. The Pentagon, the plane down in Somerset County, Pennsylvania. Sorry guys, my computer's doing something. Oh no. Hang on one second. There we go. Okay. Hang on with me. Hold on. Okay, right here. So I'll take it back. I hopped into my car and turned on NPR and headed towards the west side. I remember being calmed by the way NPR covered the events as they unfolded. The Pentagon, the plane downed in Somerset County, Pennsylvania. By then, the towers had already collapsed. I rolled up to the studio where they filmed Buffy, the Vampire Slayer, and Angel in Santa Monica, and the casting office was quiet. I wasn't the only actor there, but no one knew how to proceed. The day was still in half motion. Later, I learned that I booked the job. I compared my audition to a scene I did in college back at NYU when I was sick with the flu. In both cases, I was so blown asunder that there was only room for the truth, no actorly trickery. That afternoon, I made my way back to the Valley to read for a role in That's Life, featuring the legendary Ellen Burstyn, Paul Sorvino, Debbie Mazar, and Heather Dubrow. I later learned that Kevin Dillon, who played Heather's brother on the show, lost 12 friends on 9/11 that day, all firefighters. When I got back to Burbank in the afternoon, I looked down Riverside Drive towards Glendale and I saw a huge cumulus cloud billowing in a planeless sky. It looked like the smoke from an explosion. And for a moment I was convinced it was. The events of that day tore open an interdimensional veil, and a new kind of evil entered our world. The 24-hour news cycle, a 20-year war, an opioid crisis, mass shootings which have become normal, riots, race wars, political division, COVID-19. The attack was successful. It's as if the Twin Towers were the first dominoes to fall in a 20-year-long chain reaction. The horror, grief, anger, and solemnity we felt are as strong today as they were on that day. But the feeling I miss is the unity we experienced as Americans for a time following the day the world stood still. So you could check that out if you want in variety.com. And then this idea, this concept of a veil being torn open, or in math, the median is that middle understanding. It's the average, right? So there's the exception on the high, and there's the exception on the low, but then there's the median. And as a globe, as a world, we have this understanding of how dark things, the median understanding of how dark things could get. And on that day, it just went and it plummeted. And what I will say in regards to 9/11 is that we are called as humans, as a species, to dig deep into our souls and to do the opposite, to have explosive acts of kindness, to have devastating acts of love towards one another, of sacrifice towards one another, of service towards one another. And on that day, on 9/11, instantly, as the buildings were still burning, before the towers toppled down, people were rushing in to fill that void, to save lives, to be heroic, to be heroes that day. And the stories are, you could fill volumes. Flight 93 that was downed in Somerset, Pennsylvania, those 40 people that were on that plane were heroes. And they did the most horrific self-sacrificing, they gave their life. And that's amazing. So if giving your life is the greatest act of sacrifice, what if, like, instead of dying in that and giving your life, what if we give our lives with breath in our lungs, with our eyes wide open, with our hearts pumping blood? What if we give our lives every day to each other? And what if we just take that median of evil, and all of a sudden these acts of righteousness and these acts of holiness and these acts of sacrifice and service and beauty and love start to lift the median up, 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 up. So that's what we're doing here on the Chautauqua. That's what we're going to keep our mindset towards. That's what we're going to try to do. We're going to be entertained on Sundays. We're going to be lifted up. We're going to hopefully be inspired. And in the meantime, we are going to, if you will join me in a moment of silence. It's 4:16, and we'll start back up at 4:18. All right? We'll just sit here for a second. If you can not text or anything, just for a second, we'll be real quiet. All right, thank you guys so much for joining me in that moment of silence. For those lost. All right, so here's what we're going to do this year on the Polaha Chautauqua. I know a lot of you guys like to prepare, and you like a syllabus, and you love the idea of, kind of getting your minds wrapped around what we're going to do. So we're going to unpack Sermon on the Mount. We are going to unpack the full armor of God and what that looks like. We're going to unpack sin in October, and we're going to discuss racism in America. I think that is 100% a spiritual malignity in our country. It's bondage that we're all still in, and we're going to deal with that. We're going to deal with it from an approach that we don't get to hear from the mainstream media. We're going to deal with a lack of self-control and what sin means. So that's something that we're going to unpack. And then probably around November, we're going to start chilling into Christmas time and then the New Year and all that stuff, and I'll let you know what we're going to do at that point. But for the fall semester here on the Polaha Chautauqua, we've got a little bit of an agenda, and I'll let you know week to week as we go. So enough of this guy. Let me see where we're at. I'm going to go live with all y'all. Wow, I got a big list. All right. So here's what we're going to do. There's a lot of you, and it's 4:20. So I think we can jam through it. You can tell me whatever you want to tell me. You can tell me how your summer was. We could just say hi real quick, whatever. There's no agenda. I just want to check in with you guys. And then yeah. Okay. So not too long. Let's try to keep it down to like 2 or 3 minutes a person. The first person I'm going to go to today is Linda. Linda, are you ready to join me? Let's see. I've sent a request for Linda. Let's see. Boom. Linda, I've sent you a request. Hi, Penny, from Missouri. Hi.
Hi.
How are you, Linda?
I'm good.
Where are you coming to me live from today?
Arkansas?
Arkansas.
Yes.
Man, a lot's happened in Arkansas, hadn't it?
Yes.
We had a president come out of there. Now, are you cool? I can't see you. Is that by choice? Is that by design?
I guess it's by design on my phone, I guess.
Okay, that's fine. So tell me, how are you and how was your summer?
My summer's good, but I need a lot of prayers right now.
Okay, what's going on?
My husband is really, really sick.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. What's he got going on?
Cancer.
Okay. All right. Where does the cancer exist?
It's in his lungs.
Okay. All right. What's his name?
Bobby.
Bobby. All right. Well, let's pray real quick for Bobby.
Okay.
If you guys will join me in prayer, I'd love that. So, Lord, we just come to you right now, and we ask that Bobby has a healing in his lungs, and in the meantime, that there is peace and that there is a restoration in his body, and that your spirit is just alive in that household right now, Lord Jesus. I claim a healing in the name of Jesus Christ. And I pray, Father God, that you just bless Linda and help her have a supernatural strength to endure all of the trauma, the emotional trauma and the physical trauma that takes place when someone's fighting for their life. And I pray that you give them courage as they go through the day.
Yeah, I really need it.
Amen. All right, Linda. Well, I'll keep praying for you, and everybody here will pray for you. So thank you for that.
Oh, thank you.
All right, and tell Bobby we're praying for him.
I will.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye, Linda.
Bye.
You know what, Linda? If there's she's got it. My phone, guys, is still not allowing me to say goodbye to people. I think it's Instagram's way of messing with me. So you have to X out. Okay, Susan, I'm coming to you. Susan, are you there? Hello? Do we not? I'm going to try it again. Okay. Okay, hang on. Let's see what Jenny has to say. Jenny, I'm coming to you. Susan, it was not you, but I can come to you if you want me to. This isn't really... Huh. Okay, Jenny, that's not working. All right, let's look for Karen. Karen, darling, I'm coming to you. I'm going to come to Karen, darling. Are you still there? Hello? Hi, Karen. Hello?
Hi.
How are you?
Hello. What do I do?
Let's see. I can see an icon. Okay.
I don't know how. I know it's dark, isn't it? Sorry. I don't know
It's
what
okay.
I've done.
Well, you've joined me live on the Polaha Chautauqua. That's what you've done.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
How are you? So,
I'm all right.
where are you coming to me live from right now?
London.
London. So it's late your time. It's about midnight?
Yeah. 12:25.
12:25. Wow, London. Welcome to the Polaha Chautauqua. This is your first time coming live with me, is it not?
Yes, it is. It is.
Good. Welcome to the show. How are you?
I'm all right.
Yeah.
Bit down. Okay.
Oh, no. Yeah. What's going on?
No, just nothing much really. Lots. Too much to even say, but
Right.
nothing much at the same time. If you understand me.
I hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know,
Yeah.
I think that we are locked into a strange rhythm, and if you watch any sort of television or read the news, or I mean, I know that there's almost like two worlds happening right now. And one is extremely active and as busier than it's ever been. You know, things are
Yeah.
there's backlog of you know, if you're a plumber, you're booked through December. But then there's everybody else, and there's nothing going on, and it's kind of depressing.
I know. I'm retired at the moment,
Okay.
and medically retired. So it's
Okay.
finding that beat. It's finding that beat of wanting, I want to go back to work, but then you think, well, no, you can't. You can't take that chance with everything that's going on outside. And
Yeah.
so therefore you think about, well, what do I do?
Yeah. What is your
So
purpose?
finding
And with
my
our time.
way, yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
just
Do
finding
you
a
have
way.
any do you have you started any, I mean, it is an interesting conversation. We could have a whole Chautauqua about this. It's an interesting, I mean, honestly though, like it's an interesting moment right now for so many people who are stuck at home and who've lost their purpose like day to day. If you don't have a job to go to, or if you've been like sequestered into your home and you can't go and volunteer places, or you can't mingle with people because you're literally afraid of catching something and dying.
Yes.
um, it almost becomes like, well, what do we do? Like, how do we function? Do you have social groups that you're involved in online, or like?
No. And that's the problem because I miss the camaraderie.
Okay, well,
And
I happen to know that there's a lot of people that on the Chautauqua here that meet up and they have game nights, and that might be
right.
something. I know it's different for you. I know Bunty Fox is in your neck of the woods, and Seb is in your neck. I know there's people in the UK that are in your neck of the woods. Um,
I
that,
know
you know,
from time to time, yeah.
yeah,
But it's the
yeah.
first time let me join in. Let's see what happens.
Well, guys, everybody reach out to Karen. This is how the community works. Give her a DM and let her know that you know that you're there, and of course it's social media, so everyone, be nice, proceed with caution, Karen. Don't
That's
No
right.
one asks money in
Lovely.
the shit. There is no asking for things. There's just people being community. Well,
All
welcome.
right.
I hope that you'll continue to join me week to week, and I hope to get to know you better this season. And I look
All
forward to
right. Well,
talking to you again every Sunday. Come and join us at 12 o'clock your time.
will do. All right. Take care. Bye, guys. Lovely to speak with
And
you.
you
Bye
push
bye.
that little X in the top corner, and you'll X yourself out of the show.
Ah, Brill. Thanks. Good night,
Yeah,
everyone.
yeah. Good night, Karen.
Leave.
There we go. Um, so, guys, that's how we do it. We reach out. Oh, here's someone else from Europe. Sky, I'm coming to you. Hi, Sky.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm good.
What's going on with you?
Um, it's been a bit busy. I just remembered that I crashed my camera's phone, so I'm just gonna turn it around. Just a second.
Okay.
That's
There,
better,
there
probably.
you are. There
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
are.
So school just started in here in Holland
Okay.
like 2 weeks ago. So I'm getting some of my me time back.
The rhythm is returning.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. So
How many
yeah.
kids do you have?
I have 2 kids.
You have two. And what grades are they in?
Let me think because I have to. It's I think kindergarten, and the other one is in grade 3,
Is
I
that
guess.
is it different in Holland? Do you guys roll differently? Do you have different? Do you
Yeah,
call
when
it
you
different
start
things?
kindergarten, it's like just grade 1 and grade 2 for
Okay.
2 years, and then you go on to grade 3 to 8.
Got it. Okay. Okay. Have you been writing any music this summer?
I have.
Good. Are you
I
going to share
have.
some? Are you going to share some this fall with us?
Yeah, if you'd like me.
I would love
Yeah,
that. Yeah, I would like that very much.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
actually
cool.
gonna start a course for music production tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
So I'm really excited, but also scared if I'm able to do it. But it's something I've been wanting to do for a long time, and now I feel like there's time for it for me.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's really exciting.
That's amazing. Tell me,
Yeah.
is it online? Can people join in?
Yeah, it's an online course. It's by Charlie Puth. I've no idea if he's.
Oh, you're gonna join. You're gonna join his production thing. I thought you were teaching one. Oh,
No,
that,
no, no,
yeah.
no.
I saw his thing advertised. That seems interesting to me.
Yeah, it is, because I only play guitar and I can sing, but I've never been able to like really finish a song that will be able to be released. So I'm trying to work that out right now.
I hear you. I totally hear that. My son's in
Yeah.
the same boat here, and he
Oh,
loves
really?
that. He writes music and he can sing and play the guitar, but doesn't record it. But then he can't get what he hears
Yeah,
onto the recording.
exactly.
He doesn't know all the tools. I saw that program. I looked it up. I sent it to Caleb, and I said, "You should check this out and see if
Yeah.
it's good." So I'm gonna let
Well,
you take the class. You let me know if it's good.
yeah, it's only for a month, I think for 30 days, but I
Yeah.
can let you know in a month.
How much are
if
they
it's
charging you over there for it in Holland?
well, it's in dollars, so I think it's $280.
$280 for the class for a month.
Yeah.
And what is that in Holland? What's your currency? Are you a euro?
Yeah, euro. So I think about 220 euros.
220 euros.
Yeah.
You're stronger than the dollar.
Yeah,
Good.
it is.
All
Yeah,
right, Sky. Well, then let's keep talking. Will you let me know how it goes?
yeah, I will.
Okay. It's awesome to see you again.
Yeah. Thanks for
Well,
having me.
yeah, welcome back.
All right.
All
Bye.
right, bye.
I have to get the X. Yeah.
I know. I'm so sorry, you guys. It's like
No problem. Bye.
the onus on y'all. Okay. We're gonna keep on trucking. Keep on trucking. Don't stop. All right. So it was Nancy Crowley that I tried. It was Ginny Luntgens that I tried. I'm going to try Mary Moore. Mary Moore, 604. Mary Moore, 604. Coming at your door. Knock, knock, knocking on your Instagram. Are you there?
Oh, hello, Kristen. How are you doing?
What's going on, Miss Mary Moore? How are
Guy
you?
got a job this summer.
You got a dog?
A job.
A job is better than a dog.
Job, yeah.
A dog will poo and pee on your floor, and a job will pay you cash money.
Exactly.
What kind of job did you get? What are you doing?
It's like a janitorial job. I clean a couple places, like a city building and a doctor's office and stuff like that there.
That's awesome. You know, my first job ever was janitorial. I cleaned my
Wow.
dad's law office for him on
Wow.
Sundays. And he paid me. It's on my Social Security. It like shows up on my Social Security.
Yeah,
my
that's
first
neat.
earnings.
That's really neat. But yeah, it's a job, and it's nice to get out and work.
Yes, I bet it is. Are you working with a team, or do you get to kind
No,
of by yourself?
well, the one place I work with this other lady that's super duper nice, and then the other one I'm pretty much on my own. So
That's kind of nice to be, you know what I mean? Like
yeah,
you're busy,
it is.
you
It
get to clean
is.
as you go,
It
and
is.
yeah, and you can
It
just
is.
and pray and kind of do your thing
It
as you go.
is because you don't got anybody up, but I have a list of what I have, and if there's any problems, I can call the company or whatever.
Right, right. Well, I'm proud of you for getting the job. That's a big deal, and that's awesome.
Yeah,
You got
yeah.
something to be busy with. It's like what we were talking with Karen about, where she feels
Right.
like she doesn't have something to go do, and it does. I mean, you guys notice on my posts, I just directed a video, or I've got the books coming out, or the article. Like I keep myself busy, because if I don't, A, I don't make any money, and I can't support my family, and B, like too much idle time.
Right.
You know,
Right.
like vacation is good, but it's vacation for a reason. It's not like
Right.
the whole thing, right?
I agree.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's good to see you. Welcome
Good to
back
see
the
you too.
Chautauqua.
Yeah.
And have you been well, health-wise? Everything
Yeah,
good?
yeah, everything's good.
Good. Remind me, Mary, where are you from again?
Latrobe, Pennsylvania. That would be the home of Fred Rogers.
That's right. It's
Yep.
a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's awesome. Very cool. Well, good to see you again, Mary.
Good to see you too, Chris.
All right, be well.
Be well.
See you soon. That's it. There we go. We got the rhythm. All right, kids. This is awesome. I'm feeling it. I hope you're feeling it. Okay, Bunty Fox. Bunty, coming at you, girl. It's been a while. Hello, Bunty Fox.
Hello, Chris.
How are you, friend?
A lot better than I was last time I spoke to you.
Man, you've gone through quite a journey, haven't you?
Yeah, I've had 2 operations and 5 days of radiotherapy.
Okay. Cancer is gone?
So they say.
Okay. Well, God willing. And are you at work?
I've never stopped work, really. I had the first operation, I had it on a Thursday, had the whole week off. The second operation I had on a Thursday and I went back to work on the Monday. And then the radiotherapy, had the 5 days off for that, and then went back the next day.
Hey, if we ever go to war, I want you on my side, by my side. You and a collection of other women in this Chautauqua are just such tough, strong, so supportive and encouraging. So I just want to thank you. And I'm always like, I'm so impressed. You didn't stop you for a second, did it? You still were grandma?
Not really, no.
Yeah, I mean, you still.
The thing is, I've got no holiday left because I had to use it for the time I took off. So
now, living in the UK, all of your treatments and stuff are covered, right? Like that's a part of your
Yep.
social program, so it wasn't like
Yep.
financially.
Doesn't cost me anything. No, no. It's only if you have. If I had time off work, you don't get paid. So I had to take holiday for it. So I've got no holiday left to take. So until next year.
Was that?
Well, I've got the odd day.
Okay,
so
that was the nature of you only having so much time to take off.
Yeah. Only allowed. You only get so many days holiday in a year, and I've taken that, most of it, for the cancer treatment. But it's not a problem. Nowhere to go, nothing to do anyway.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, I mean, it's one way to take a vacation, I guess.
Well, yeah, but as I say, we can't go anywhere anyway at the moment.
Right.
Even if I had to.
What's going on over there in the UK? I haven't really looked at the news. How is the Delta variant?
It's opening up.
It's opening up again.
Yeah, we're still getting more. We've got so many people that have had the vaccination that we're allowed to do a lot more. There's still a lot of restrictions, but we are allowed to do a lot more.
Yeah. What vaccines are you guys getting over there? Is it the same? You guys have different vaccines than we do.
We've got AstraZeneca, Pfizer, and I think there's some others as well, but they're the main ones.
Okay. It's also very strange right now. It's also very and your grandbabies are good. Your family as well. Everyone's well and healthy and doing well. Yeah. Got three grandchildren which are doing well.
Good. Okay. So yeah.
Well, Bunty, I'm going to keep moving on, but it's always such a pleasure to see you. I'm glad that we got
It's good to talk to you.
Yeah. And we'll do it again. We'll have a little longer. Was your summer? I mean, I know what your summer was, so we know the summer. We'll talk soon, okay?
Yeah, okay.
All right. Bye, Bunty.
Bye.
All right. I think I'm the only Instagram live show in the world that for some reason doesn't have an X, but every guest honors the system. You guys are amazing. All right, Michelle Wheeler, I'm coming at you. Michelle Wheeler. Hi, Michelle. Hi. Hello. You went live with me.
I did.
You did. Did you not want to?
No, I do.
Okay, well, hello.
Hello.
It's a little,
I'm so embarrassed. I'm like, what?
Yeah,
What's going on?
Yeah. I'm sorry. It's you know why? It's because it's an unknown moment. Like I don't know when I'm going to click the live button. So you can request to come live with me, and then it'll happen at any moment within the hour. Okay, tell me your name. This is the first time I've seen you on the show. What's your name?
Yeah, I'm Michelle Wheeler.
Hi, Michelle. And where are you coming to me live from?
I'm in Utah.
Utah. What part of Utah?
Dinosaur Land.
Cool. What happens there?
Not a whole lot.
It's okay. It
I
doesn't
work
need
at a
to.
library. I'm like so taken off guard. I'm like,
Yeah.
gosh,
You're like, what
had
do I
to do
say?
movies.
That's all right. What library do you work at? Is it the public library?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. So are you a librarian? Does that make you a librarian, or is that different? Is there a
Yeah.
different job in the library?
Um, there are different jobs, but
Okay.
I work on the labels and trying to like get all the faded labels like put out
Right,
so
right.
that
Hey,
so you can read the labels. They're fading,
the,
so I do
right,
that.
right.
And
That are right. Can I ask you a question? Have you labeled a book called Moments Like This recently?
not yet. I'm in the children's department.
Yeah, it's not in the children's department. Okay. When you get to a book called Moments Like This, let me know. I'm curious if it gets to your library. Um,
Pretty sure it has.
okay.
It's probably come through.
Good. Well, is this your first time watching the Chautauqua, or have you been watching all along?
No, this is like my first time that I've actually gotten through to you. Um, I have watched it before, and you had people like sing and read poems and stuff, and I was just like, I just love your shows.
That's
um,
awesome.
the one, yeah,
Yeah, I'm with you. I'll tell you what,
shocked.
I'm gonna have you come back on at some point. So now that you've been on once, I see names and I get like when I'm looking and I'm like, oh, I need to. So if you ever want to, do you sing or do you write poetry or do you read? Like, do you ever want to come on and read a poem or read a quote, maybe?
I can.
Yeah.
Let's see. Do you have any favorites, inspirational or?
Yeah, hit us with an inspirational one. Is this a poem or a quote?
It's kind of a poem.
All right, let's hear it.
I had let's see. I had one on 9/11. I actually lost my classmate in 9/11.
I'm sorry.
It's he was in Extortion 17. Have you heard about that?
You know what? I saw your post earlier. What is Extortion 17? What is that?
So he was on the SEAL Team 6 that was on Bin Laden.
Right.
And he actually, his Chinook helicopter went down over in Afghanistan.
Okay.
And they were killed. If you've watched Act of Valor, his name is at the end.
Okay. What was his name?
Jason Workman.
Jason Workman?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It was really cool. Let's see, where did I put it? Hold on. Now that I'm actually on, like, I can't find anything. Like, so in shock. So maybe I'll just do another one. We'll do this one. It's called War.
Okay.
War is blood so red, bleeding from every soldier's pore. The guns fire that sometimes leave them for dead. The flag that honors them at half-staff, and the cheers of victory when it's all said and done. The memories that haunt them for years after it's all said and done. Because the victory's really yours when all has been said and done.
That's awesome. Thank you for sharing that. Thank you for sharing that.
You're welcome.
Well, I appreciate you coming onto the show today, and thank you for sharing me the story about Jason Workman. That's cool. I mean, it's not cool. I'm sorry that he died.
Yeah, I love doing I come from a long line of like veterans.
Yeah.
And so both my grandpas were World War II, and my mom's was Army Air Force, and then my dad's side was Navy. So my roots go clear back to the Revolutionary War.
Wow.
Yeah, on the British side in Prince Edward Island. So it's very cool.
That's really cool to be able to trace your lineage, and all of them fighters, all of them, for liberty and for their cause. The removal of troops from Afghanistan, our withdrawal, opened up a lot of wounds for a lot of people because of what's happening over there right now. And I know a lot of soldiers who are they're grieving, feeling that the 20 years or their time in service in Afghanistan for this war was kind of for naught, or for, there's a lot of conflicted feelings right now. And I think at 9/11, as we are called to remember the heroic sacrifices of the first responders, and as Americans, we don't like war, and we like it to be distant and removed, and we want our soldiers to go off and fight, and we don't want to think about the blood and the guts and the loss of life. But we have been at war for 20 years, and politically, hey, listen, I'm not into the game of like, let's talk politics or whose fault it was, and if it's a new world order, blah, blah, blah. I mean, we can go back and back and back and back and back, and it all, it's humans, and it's, why we're fighting and what we're fighting for. But at the end of the day, I know that the country that I live in is an amazing country, and I've been around the world, and I've been to India and Vietnam and all through Africa and all through Europe and I've been around the world. And when my hot water and my cold water runs out of the same spigot, and when I can say what I want to say, and I can pray to Jesus over Instagram Live if I want to, and not feel like I'm going to have a bullet, right through my window. I might get some nasty whatever, but like, it's awesome, and it's the soldiers that allow that to happen. So thank you for your family service. Thank you for Jason, his family. So
yes.
Pleasure talking to you, Michelle. Thank you so much for spending some time with us today on the Chautauqua.
Thank you for having me. I'm like so honored.
Here's the deal. There's an X in the top right corner of your screen. You've got to tap it.
Next to the numbers.
Yeah, do you see it?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
All right.
And
bye.
I love your shows.
Thank you.
Say hi to Jill.
Happy
Sunday.
Bye. Happy Sunday.
Bye.
Jill is doing
Thank
good,
you.
everybody. Yep, you're welcome, Michelle. Yeah, Jill Wagner is doing good. I have it on good authority. So she appreciates all your support and all you reaching out. Okay, we're not going to get to everybody, but we're going to keep trying. We're going to keep trying. We're going to send a request to some yokel in the Carolinas. Let's see if they accept the request. Hello? 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 Is anybody out there? And if you are, you can hear me. All right. Hey, you guys, I sent a request. Is it not happening? Do you not see it? Be a little surprised for some of you Deck the Hallmark fans out there. But I guess they don't want to come on my show. That's fine. I'll remember that next time you ask me to come on your show, gentlemen. Oh my gosh, there's so many people. I can't get to all of you today. It's going to be too many people to get to. Okay. Hallmark is unable to join. Hello. Hello. Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm great.
Where are you from? Where do you live?
No speak
Tu hablas espanhol?
Brazil.
Brazil. So you speak Portuguese? Portuguesa?
Portuguese.
Okay.
Yes,
I don't speak
I
Portuguesa.
speak English.
Little English. Well, I just want to say welcome to the show. Hello. Hi. I think it's going to be a bit of, I'm going to get it, see if I can get a translator. How do you say, if someone can speak Portuguese, then let her know that we love her, that we want her to feel welcome. Can you understand English or no? No?
Mais ou menos, so.
Más o menos. Okay. Mira, ¿hablas español? No?
What?
Do you hablas español?
No.
No. So
Mais ou
you
menos.
see, I'm gonna see if I can get you to X out here. So there's a little X in the corner. Hit the X in the corner. You see it?
I listen,
Yeah.
but no speak.
You don't speak. That's okay. Well, it's good.
Linear.
Yeah. It's good to see you.
But
Hold on a second. I'm going to bring someone else on too. All right. Boom.
I
Let me see. I'm going to try to bring another person on who may or may not speak Portuguese. And I'm going to just start to compact it. But if you can, press that X in the corner, go boop, and then that'll click you off if you want to get off. Otherwise, you can stay on. You're welcome to stay on for as long as you want. We'll just hang out looking at each other. Oh, do you see that?
oh,
Voce esta aqui e seja bem-vindo.
sorry, no speak
It's
English.
okay. All right. So, Gustavo.
But I working while moving. Wow, todos os seus filmes, while moving.
Thank you.
Watch.
Thank you. I wish I could let you off the hook. I would do it for you, but I can't. I spoke too soon. All right, let's see what we got here. Brandon's going to make this all better if he'll join me. Let's see if he'll join me. Let's see. Okay, here. Pressione X para desconectar. Brandon, where are you, man? I love that this show has just suddenly just fallen off the rails in the best way. Because what's happening is that we are moving all around the world. Brandon, what are you doing, brother? Can you hear me? Brandon, can you hear me? Can you not hear me? Can you hear me? No, I can't hear you. No. This is the worst. Hi. He's gone. Brandon Wiggins left. All right, I got time for a few more people. Let's see what I can do. Let's see if we can get to Stephanie. Stephanie, save the day, baby. Save the day, little Stephanie. You're gonna save the day. Hey! Yay!
The kids wanted to at least say hi.
Hi, Annika. Hey, big guy. How are you doing, buddy?
Good.
Good
You
to
got
see
glasses, huh?
you. You
Yeah.
got some handsome glasses, my man.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Wow. You know, my son wears glasses, and there's nothing more handsome than somebody in their glasses. You look like your mama.
Oh, you look like me.
You guys got your glasses on. How's Annika doing?
Annika, you want to come say how you're doing? She apparently wanted to get her brother.
Hi, Annika. How's your summer going?
Good.
Is it good? She's getting big, isn't she? Hey, who do you got in your arms there, Annika?
Huh?
Who's in
He's
your
asking
arms?
who you got.
I got Daniel.
Hi, Daniel.
You gonna say hi, Daniel?
Say hi. Hi, Daniel.
Hi, Daniel. Hey, Daniel. Daniel, how old are you, buddy?
Yeah, he's already. He'll be 5 in just a little bit, and let's see. He's gonna have actually a heart monitor implant going in October 8th. So that's our next big thing.
That's a big, big thing. That's a big
Yeah.
date. No.
Yeah, and Annika took her standardized test, and she's already placing over a year ahead. And I know we're very short on time, but thank you for bringing them on.
Yeah.
Because, you know, this is like their big thing, getting to see their buddy Chris.
You guys are like family. Stephanie, I want to just thank you for being such an encouraging, well, you're just an encouragement. You're a huge supporter of people, and you're so sacrificial in the way that you do it. I know your blog touches a lot of people's lives, and how vulnerable and how real you are when you write about what you write in the blog. And I know that that is an encouragement to people, and I know that it really does add to people's lives. But I also personally know that you've gone above and beyond, and you've reached out on a personal level to people to build community, to help out. And it's just really amazing. What you do is amazing. What you're doing for your family is amazing. What you do for your kids is amazing. So I hope that you were celebrated. If not, you are right now. And we just, wrap our arms around you and just want to love on you and say thank you for everything that you do.
Thank you, Chris. This
Awesome.
is an amazing group. And yeah, no, over the summer it was amazing. I mean, we all missed you, but at the same time,
you don't need me. Yeah.
No, that's not.
No, it's true though. That's what's amazing about it. It's like it's one of those things. It's like it has nothing to do with me. It's a community, and you guys are building something that's so beautiful.
Yeah, no, we enjoyed the game nights. The summer sessions it was special. Elijah wants to ask you something.
What's up, Elijah?
You and your.
What do you want to ask?
You need to do a new movie.
He's very upset at the ending of Mystery 101. So
well,
constantly.
Stephanie, then let me be the first to tell you. I'll break the news with you. There's a Christmas movie coming and a new Mystery 101 coming.
Well, thank you, Chris. Thank you for being the encouragement you are, and thank you.
You're welcome, Stephanie. You guys be well. Have a great week, and we'll talk soon, okay?
Yeah.
Good to see you. Bye, guys. Wow, there we go. That is the Polaha Chautauqua in a heartbeat right there. If I didn't get to you today, I'm going to get to you next week. There's a massive Amy Krause, Leanna Colonna, Diane Phillips, Paula, Susan, Shauna, Nicole Zanger, Donna Raff, Nurse Interrupted Official. I don't know what that is. Sherry Gentry, Ginny and Linda Craig Stoker. Or is it Stalker? There's Hester Fulton, Nancy Crowley, there's Penny Baker, Jeanette, Lisa. Hi, Lisa. Your game nights are awesome. Sarah Drake, hello. And, of course, the Hallmark dudes. Guys, that's it. That's all we got. So I'm going to send you off. Officially, if you want to right now, you can jump onto Amazon and you can pre-order Anna Gomez and our next book called Where the Sun Rises. You can go on right now and pre-order it. It's going to hit the shelves March 29th, and we're going to have an awesome cover reveal this week. I can't wait for you guys to see the cover, which if you go to Amazon.com, you can see it right now. And let's rock and roll, dudes. Let's have a great week. Yeah. I'm going to a little benediction, and I'm going to send you off. Lord, I just lift up these people who are watching this right now, the people who needed to be here, the people who need to hear these words, to be encouraged, to be lifted up, to feel a sense of peace and love and encouragement, Father God. And I pray that you just put a hedge of protection over this week, We love you, Lord. You're an awesome creator, God, and no matter how bleak the world seems through the guise of our news or our media or our own perception, life is beautiful. Life is amazing, and we've got breath in our lungs. No matter how healthy it is, we got it. And so I pray, Father, that while we have it, we use it to do amazing, wonderful, beautiful things. In Jesus' name, I pray. Guys, I'll see you next week. Have a great week, everybody. Bye-bye.